Michelle Wong traveled halfway around the world recently for one reason: beer.
My first flight was canceled, so I was 1 day late.
From the moment she set foot in Denver, Michelle focused on the task at hand.
It's GABF. It's the biggest craft beer festival. Of course, I have to be here.
The Great American Beer Festival is billed as the premier U.S. beer festival and competition. The annual craft beer celebration draws big crowds, some of them in costume, wielding tiny plastic beer cups. GABF is a massive event, more than 800 breweries, 3,900 different beers. Impossible to think about drinking each one.
Well, I think I will try maybe at least 30, 40, otherwise it's a waste to come over here.
Michelle is a huge craft beer fan.
Better quality, better taste, a lot of varieties. Of course, I love it.
And as editor of Beer Link, a Chinese craft beer magazine, she's dedicated to getting her country to drink more of it.
We started exporting to China last year, but it really picked up this year.
Matthew Allred is with Epic Brewing Company, a popular U.S. brewer that's already shipped 125 barrels of beer to China this year.
The potential for growth in China, especially as craft beer becomes more commonplace and people become more interested in it, is just going to be incredible.
Nebraska Brewing Company began exporting to China earlier this year.
Well, they've got us into a lot of the chain stores in China already, and they're continuing to work, and they're putting money behind marketing and you know, getting us out there and making us aware and known to the Chinese public and population.
And yet keeping beer fresh on the journey from the U.S. to China can be hard. Big brands from Germany and elsewhere still dominate the Chinese beer market, says Daisy Dai with the Imbeer website.
I would say there are a lot of challenges. We have to face the truth.
But Michelle, who also advises brewers on how to break into the China market, saw possibilities at each of her beer stops.
That's special. It's called the Beer Link. Thank you, thank you. It smells good. So if I can drop a magazine to him, so it's really good.
It's a social thing. She believes craft beer links everyone.
I love beer people. It's just so easy. I got so many friends now around the world.
Next stop, a beer event in Brussels, Belgium. Her work, which is also her passion, is never done.
It's really a fun job. You can keep drinking and eating all the time.
Hendrik Sabrandi, CGTN, Denver.